What's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer. And we are here with, we're here with something very cool here. This is made by Nottaa Toys, N-O-T-T-A, and this is their Wukong figure. I don't know what the name of this line is, Emperor something, Yamato something, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I did get this from Big Bad Toy Store. They still have some available, and this is probably one of, frankly, the coolest things I've got in my collection right now. And this is right now, I'd probably say, in my top 5 of 2023 purchases. We got the box here. Holy hell, this artwork is gorgeous. This is Wukong right here. This is some hand-painted art. I would love a print of this. Carries more to the sides of the box here. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. We look at the back of it here. There's 3 warriors in this, and as of right now, I own 2 out of the 3. So this is Wukong's staff. This is, I believe, Yoon's sword, which is on fire. I can't remember the third guy. I'll probably end up picking him up next month. But, yeah, spoiler alert, I got this guy. But these are like three warriors. I can't read Chinese, I can't translate this properly. But this is just some really cool stuff. But, enough about the box, let's talk about the main guy himself. So, give me one moment. So, here is Wukong out of the package. This is an absolutely gorgeous figure that Nottaa Toys has brought us. This is kind of vanilla as he is. There is an interesting story behind him. Apparently, Wukong was an actual monkey who was on this cusp of turning into some kind of animal-like spirit, but he decided he wanted to protect humans, and he met the actual Monkey King character. So, Son Goku, which, Dragon Ball is based off the whole Journey into the West, which involves the Monkey King, etc., etc. Wikipedia is your friend. Anyway, he met the guy, and he basically gave him more spiritual energy to turn him into more of a true human. Storyline-wise, he cut off his own tail and pulled his fur off to pass with the humans. Either way, this is damn a gorgeous looking figure. It is, I would probably say, we'll get to the articulation all, about 95% perfect. I'm getting straightened up here. The clothes here are all soft goods. I gotta talk about that first. This is, a wanderer, a beggar, gone through the wood, gone through the forest, and this is all weathered. This came to me. It's all these tears are all pre-done. The tearing here, the dirt, the dirt on it. This was done with love. The tiger pelt looks great. The wrappings themselves, they've got a black wash painted over them to make it look like it. Again, he's been out sweating in there. Even just the cord here, I'm not even going to touch the knot on it. Supposedly you can take this off. I'm not even going to try. The figure himself has got fantastic texturing to it. The chest here, he's got his monkey fuzzy chest. You can make the veins out. This guy's like 99% lean, like less than a percent of body fat on him. Even the hair on the arms looks good. And he's got his monkey face, with some of the nicest eyes I have ever seen in an action figure. So, as far as the overall presentation, this is absolute A+. You can actually get 2 versions of him. You have your basic and your deluxe. I did buy the deluxe because he will come with a ton-ass of accessories, which we'll be getting into in a minute. But first, let's talk about how this guy moves. So, for articulation, he does just about everything I want him to do. And that just about's the key thing. You can see, we can pull the gi off top here a little so you can see he does have a very good butterfly joint. The arms and legs are double jointed, so he can get within an inside 90 degree, full outside flex. Got to be careful of the cloths, but you know, if I have the gi off, he could do full 360. Wrists are on a hinge that, you know, a ball and socket joint because the hands are replaceable. Head itself, come on here. It's got the dumbbell joint. If this was a domestic figure, I'd probably cut that back a little more to give a little more neck articulation, but for what I paid for this guy, no, there is no customization going on this. Knees are double jointed, and there is some thigh rotation inside here. There is a little bit of boot swivel, which I guess the cloth is then tucked inside is inside over the wraps. God, I bet these wraps are gorgeous. And then my one complaint about this guy really is his feet. Has nothing to do with the detail. Oh, the detail's great, but it's got a little bit of ankle rocker and not much pivot at all, so it cannot go up and down. So no toe pointing, and this is a single piece, so no toe joint. And that is probably it. So it's very hard for me to do like a wide stance and have the feet angled to have his feet level to the ground. That's it. Oh, ab crunch, a little bit forward. The ab crunch is a little tight here, so he can go back a little, but part of it is probably restricted by the gi. But as far as the figure goes, yeah, that's not too far. He has more ab crunch than I do physically, so I got no place to say anything about that. But I get some great poses out of him. I mean, I can do a great kung fu kick up in the air. You just gotta be careful with the cloth. That's about it. So he can do a high kick. There you go. Like a little matrix jump. I am very pleased with this. Again, the closest thing I would say is, if I'm going to complain on here, it's going to be this foot joint. Yeah. Now, I mentioned before, this is the deluxe version. So let's talk about the accessories. We're going to put him over here to the side, and we're going to talk about all his extras. Now, when it comes to the hands, he has a plethora of them. I'm not going to go through each one individually, per se, but he's got 2 pairs of karate chopping hands. He's got 2 pairs of general cupping hands. He has 2 pairs of gripping tight hands. He's got 2 pairs of gesturing forward hands, which I have messed with a little bit. These are kind of neat for, again, like taunting and such, and then another pair of a different type of gripping hands, and we'll talk about his weapons in a minute. Also, he comes with this mask. I'll put this on him briefly. As the story goes, he is trying to pass as a human, but he still has his monkey head, so he travels the land wearing this really cool mask. That is... fits over his face really well. I might probably keep him on here. Probably keep that on them. That's held together with an elastic band. I need to put these on, but these are actually just a pair of wristbands that I keep on, well, forgetting to put on. A set of prayer beads, which I'll probably don also, have him don in a moment. A nice thing about these prayer beads, by the way, is that they're also on an elastic string. So I don't want to pull them too tight, but they can just slide over him really easy. I don't have to worry too much about popping off the head. He has a scarf that is wired, so that'll be useful for fight scenes and kind of giving some dramatic motion. Finally, we have the Rage Monkey Head, and this is awesome. If you notice, the eyes here are now blood red, so this would be as if he was basically, it's like, well, man, Son Goku reference already, like going into Saiyan Rage mode. So this is awesome. He loses his temper, the beast inside comes out, and he looks like he's ready to murder somebody. Easily found instructions. Now, an interesting thing with the instructions is it looks like he was supposed to have a secondary head that wasn't the rage one, but almost like enlightenment, like spiritual badassness, I guess. But apparently that was supposed to be effective under ultraviolet light, which I do not have. We'll talk about this stuff shortly. And back here we've got his origin. So we can, if you want to pause that for a second, and you can read the whole thing. He also comes with this beautiful bow. I love the ends on here. They've got kind of like the wrapped hand etching look to it. This has a multicolor of paint on here, making it look like wood. The whole thing feels like carved wood. It's got some imperfections to it. This is absolutely beautiful. We also get a version of it. If you've ever seen a true Kung Fu bow, or watched characters like Killick in Soul Calibur, they're flexible. So this is giving it kind of like the whole whip-like motion. I love this. And then we have a third bow, which is like it's been infused with spiritual energy. And this is apparently supposed to be reactive to the ultraviolet light. So that's pretty neat. Oh, okay, see, I got this. Obviously I can spin this. Neat. Another neat thing they have. 2 motion effects. So with this just slides right in. And this can make it look like he's thwacking someone with this. Or put one here. Put one here. And now it looks like we've got a spinning motion. This is an absolute gorgeous touch. What traveling wanderer doesn't get the munchies? I've got 2 bananas and a great, gorgeously sculpted onigiri rice ball. So this is going to be fun for the photography. Of all the effects pieces, this is probably my favorite. This is kind of like a chi palm going on here. And if you look carefully, I'm not sure how well it's going to show here. In the palm is a manji symbol. And I say this specifically. This is the manji. It's not the Nazi swastika. The manji is if you've ever read Blade of the Immortal, this is the same symbol he has on his back. So it is a symbol of enlightenment. I'm not sure if anyone's mentioned that before, but it is in there. This actually is a replacement lower arm. So I can take Wukong here. His lower arm does come off, and we can replace it. I'll do this off camera though. This looks absolutely awesome on him. I cannot wait to use this for photography. So, just a fantastic, palm to the face. But wait, no, we still have more accessories, believe it or not. But I will say, for the record, this is probably my favorite. Because finally, he has Rage Monkey arms. So I'm sure these go in conjunction with the beast head here, and this is like completely losing control of his bestial side. These are painted beautifully, and again, they just pop off to the lower arms on here. I would probably say my only criticism on these, and kind of with the fist, is they have themselves no kind of articulation, as in there's no way to rotate the wrist or anything. You have to use the shoulder wrist. Yeah, I forgot to mention, he does not have any kind of bicep swivel, so you have to use the shoulder rotation for them. But these look awesome. Maybe Chi Fire would have been cool too. That would have taken that to the final level. So here he is. I kind of raged him out a little. Okay, yes, I would not have minded this being able to look up a bit more, so that way he can kind of give that much more bestial angle. But these, while they're larger, are not too heavier for the arms, as you can see. And it's an absolute fantastic effect. I think it is wise how they have the arms kind of being bare down here. He has rolled up sleeves, so that way he's not bursting his gi. I almost wouldn't have minded larger lower limbs as well. But yeah, this is an absolute gorgeous piece of plastic. I can have him, which is nice, is you have so many varieties you can do with this. I have him the raging monkey look, the serene, mischievous wanderer, using the chi weapons on here, making him enlightened, or just having the kung fu effect. This guy is going to be a joy to photograph after I finish this up. So needless to say, stick around, we will have pictures for this. So for the final thoughts for all this, I do recommend this. Now, this is not a perfect figure. I would probably say my biggest complaint of the whole guy has to be his feet, not having the full leg articulation on there. That's just something I've been spoiled with other figures. I mean, I've seen Mezcos with ankles like these, so I mean, I've had more expensive figures not satisfy this need, but still. Especially with how agile he is with the rest of them, I was kind of hoping that that would go with it. So the balance, because of that, his balance is a little so-so. The effects here, again, I love this. The accessories are absolutely gorgeous. God, I love this one so much. He has a lot of personality to it. My biggest problem right now is I still don't know how I want him displayed. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, that's the kind of problem I want to have, believe it or not, with a figure. The accessories with the deluxe version is absolutely batshit crazy awesome. Even the normal version is a good figure. I'm actually really excited to open up Yoon next and see how they photograph together. I can't wait to photograph this guy. But I know other reviewers have gotten him. I know I'm not the first, but this is definitely something I am glad to be able to toss my 2 cents on. I do recommend it again. I'm not sure how many are out there. This might have a lower production run. This guy is over $100. Be aware of it. So it's up to you. If this is your type of thing, you will absolutely be happy with this. If it's not going to convert you, if that makes sense. But let me know your thoughts down there below. If you like this video, give us a like. If you don't like this video, give me a like and tell me why you didn't like it. If you're new here, hit that subscription button. It is amazing how many people I see coming on for the views of these who aren't subscribers. Please join the team. Make your voice heard. I do listen. I do read all the reviews on here. Yes, I know the Blade figure has a thigh swivel. See, I mean, that kind of stuff. That would make sense if you saw my Blade review. But I digress. Until next time, please take care of yourselves. And until then, peace.